Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about the Goods and Services Tax, or GST, and what it means for Mumbai. It's a big change in how taxes work in India. It started on July 1st, 2017. GST is a tax on things you buy and services you use. It replaced a lot of old taxes, making things simpler. Mumbai, being a big business city, saw a lot of changes because of GST. It affected everyone, from shop owners to regular people. The idea was to make one big market for all of India. Businesses had to learn the new rules, and the government held workshops to help them. It wasn't always easy, and there was some confusion at first, but the government worked hard to fix problems. GST aimed to make taxes easier to understand and more fair. It also tried to make taxes a little less heavy for businesses. One cool thing about GST is you can get some money back. It's called input tax credit, and it helps avoid paying tax twice on the same thing. GST was a big moment in India's tax history, making things more modern. So what good things did GST do for Mumbai? Well, it made taxes much simpler. Businesses didn't have to worry about lots of different taxes anymore. This made it easier to follow the rules. Less paperwork too. They had to file fewer forms and keep fewer records. GST also helped stop people from avoiding paying taxes. The input tax credit encouraged businesses to register under GST. This meant more businesses were paying taxes correctly. This gave the government more money to spend on things like schools and roads. GST also made things fairer for businesses. Before, tax rates were different in different states. This wasn't fair to some businesses. GST made the tax rate the same everywhere in India. This made it easier for businesses to grow and move to other states. GST was good for the Indian economy. It helped businesses grow and created more jobs. It also made India a better place for people from other countries to invest. All in all, GST was a big step forward. GST was good, but it also had some problems. At first it was confusing and the rules were a bit complicated. Businesses had to learn all the new things quickly. The website for GST also had some problems. It wasn't easy to use and sometimes didn't work. Small businesses had a hard time too. They didn't have a lot of money to hire people to help with the new GST rules. They had to buy new software too, which cost more money. GST also made some things more expensive. This is because the GST rate on some things was higher than the old tax. This wasn't good for people, especially families who didn't have a lot of money. The government tried to fix these problems, but there's still more to do to make GST easier for everyone. If your business makes enough money, you need to register for GST. You can do it online, and it's not too hard. You need some documents like your PAN card, Aadhaar card, and bank details. After you register, you get a special number called a GSTian. With GST, you need to file some forms regularly, keep good records, and pay your taxes on time. You might have to file these forms every month or every 3 months, depending on how much money your business makes. You also need to check your input tax credit and make sure it matches your output tax. If you don't follow the GST rules, you might have to pay extra money as a penalty. The government is trying to make GST easier. They've made the forms simpler, given more time to file them, and offer online training and help.